Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lemia and this is Lemia's Life. And today I thought I'd talk about the books and series that Booktok made me buy. So before I was on Booksta and Booktok, obviously I used to check out like what books to buy, and most of the books I bought was because of the reels and edits I watched. So I thought I'd talk about these books today. So they're not in order, they're just random, so I'm just gonna go through them. The first series is the Powerless Trilogy. I've heard so many good things about it, and when I finally read it, I was so satisfied because unlike some series, they get overhyped, I feel like sometimes, but this needs more hype because this series was so good. You should definitely go read the trilogy, by the way. Next is the Shatter Me series. The first book is really actually short now that I'm holding it because I haven't held it in a long time. This was like one of my first series, I guess. My first fantasy, I would say. I want to say it's dystopian, but I'm not sure. Like in my brain, it's not. It probably is, but this series, I didn't finish it yet, but Booktok made me buy this because the amount of edits I see on this, it's crazy. So, and I can't wait for Watch Me to come out. Like, that was such a plot twist, I didn't know that was happening. Next, it's the Play for Keeps series by Becca Mack. This was such a good series. Like, I read it in a whole week, I think, and it was so good. I fell in love with the characters. This was written so good that I didn't even feel like I was reading most of the time. It was like I'm watching a movie, and the length is perfect. Like, I know some people might think it's huge, but this length is perfect, and I so enjoyed these books, and the covers are so cute as well. Next is the When in Rome series by Sarah Adams. Yeah, so it's When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect, but I don't know what else is in the series because I've already read the first two, these two. This series is really good. I saw some people talking about it on TikTok, and then I never saw it again, and I was really intrigued about it, so I bought these two books. And I really want to read the cheat sheets from Sarah Adams. It's on my TBR. I'm really hoping to buy it this year and read it because Sarah Adams has a way of writing that's like really professional, and her books are YA, which is so nice to read from time to time. Next, Chestnut Spring series. I was confused with the different series, but Chestnut Spring series. This was such a good series. I've never like enjoyed reading or watching about cowboys and stuff, but once this series came along, I absolutely fell in love. Like, I've never fallen in love with any other cowboy book but this series, especially this book is my favorite out of the whole series. Flawless. Yeah, so Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. And then we have If He Had Been With Me duet books. I've seen a lot of people read this and cry, and I was like, I don't cry easily, I should probably read this, something's gonna happen to me. I was wrong. I cried, I sobbed like there was no tomorrow with both books. They were both like, I don't know how to explain the feeling. Like, I felt emotionless while reading this, if that makes sense, because it was something else. And Booktok, you were right to cry, because I cried. Then Better Than the Movies. Oh my god, I love this book. I even recommended it to my friend, and she read it and she loved it as well. And it's really it's my first Lynn Painter book, and I really want to buy the rest of her books. and the new one, Nothing Like the Movies, I want to read it so bad. So Better Than the Movies is a YA book as well, which was really cute to read, really cute to read, because I think just finished Twisted. No, I had just finished reading Wildfire from Maple Hills, and then I moved on to this. It was such a calm and cute break. And then the Caraval series. Honestly, I feel like the series was a bit overhyped because I didn't really like it because of the third person and all. Like, the first book is my favorite. Maybe I need to give the others a bit of a more chance, but yeah, Caraval series. I bought them because a lot of people on TikTok gave me the vibe it's The Greatest Showman kind of, and I wasn't expecting all these plot twists and stuff. So yeah. Next, The American Roommate Experiment. I love this book way more than The Spanish Love Deception, to be honest. So The American Roommate Experiment was one of the books I wanted to buy so bad. It was, every time I traveled, it was in the shelf in the airport, but I never actually bought it because I kept on looking at it and I'm like, maybe another day, maybe another day. But when I actually bought it and read it, oh yeah, I regretted not buying it from before because it was so good. And the amount of reels I saw on this and recommendations was crazy. Next are my favorite two of all times, The Fine Print. Once I saw this on TikTok, I saw it when I was in Dubai. The next day I went to the library or the bookstore and I bought it. I was so happy. I was gonna buy the whole series, no joke, but then I just bought the first one because in my brain I was like, what if I didn't like it? Wrong. I fell in love. To be in Dreamland right now is a dream, literally, because I love Dreamland and I love the Kane brothers, especially Rowan. Rowan's my favorite, and I recently just found out he's the youngest. In my brain, he's the middle child, but rereading the series made me realize that he's the youngest out of his siblings. Oh, I love this book so much. Whenever someone tells me what books will you recommend, it's this. And last but not least, the Twisted series. Twisted Love was the first book I bought. It was the first actual book I bought. So after It Ends With Us and Shatter Me series, it was my first book where I read it. It took me 3 days, even though it was short, but I was a beginner at reading and I loved it. I loved it that I went the next day and bought all 3 books together. That's how much I love this. It was super cute and one of the best series I have ever read. After I bought this series, I bought all of the Anna Huang books. No joke, you guys. I have all her books on my bookshelf. She is the best author of all times. These two are the best authors of all times. I have all their books. Except, actually, I don't have all of Dirty Air series. I need to get them, but yeah. These were all the books that Booktok made me buy. I'm pretty sure I will buy more eventually. And I'm also on Booksta and Booktok recommending books for you guys. So if you ever want to check these out, the link is in the description. And I'll see you guys next week.